It's just a little spider building her little Oh!
We're grossed out!
Hey everyone, it's me, Brucesnoop, back again to do something I really haven't done yet, a pilot review. Today, I thought I would review a pilot that was released by Cartoon Network actually. Haven't done anything from that for a while, but hey, what's stopping me? Today's pilot I'll be talking about is called Infinity Train, which is a pilot created by Owen Dennis, a former writer for Regular Show. The show was released on the Cartoon Network YouTube channel and the CN On Demand program. Infinity Train follows the story of a young girl named Tulip who has been stuck on an infinite train for about a week with a mysterious glowing number on her hand. There, she finds a robot sidekick named 11, and they travel together through this boundless train filled with oddities and puzzles to solve. In this individual episode, Tulip and 11 find a Greece-type land inhabited by corgis. Now that I basically gave you the gist of what this pilot is about, let's just move on to my actual thoughts. Oh man, where to start? The animation is just so crisp and it matches with the tone of an enigmatic train. While it has the aesthetic of a usual CN show with the inclusion of brighter colors and some colorful painted backgrounds, Infinity Train really lends itself to have its own fresh characteristics with the incorporation of fall-like colors and an overall beautiful dark shading. The characters are also extremely interesting to look at. I really like the fact that Tulip is extremely knowledgeable and can have some real somber moments. I also like the dynamic of 11, or Glad and Sad to be exact. A lot of shows rely more on the cuteness of the sidekick, but this show really takes it to a newer and better level to not even show faces, so we can identify more on the personalities of Glad and Sad. You'll know exactly what their personalities are on the idea of their names alone. The contrast really makes them memorable and a great sidekick to Tulip. It's not all gloom and doom for Tulip and 11. As another thing I really like about the pilot is the short bursts of humor. There's a problem with some shows where they'll drag out their humor too long and too often, but in Infinity Train, the humor is very sparse and it doesn't overstay its welcome, which is one of the elements that brings the show to life for me.
Didn't you want to go outside?
Yes.
Outside?
No.
Outside?
Well,
Outside?
maybe.
Come on.
Well,
Wanna go outside right now?
No.
You want to do it? You want to go outside?
Yes, I want to go outside.
Now for the big thing that makes me really adore the show. Since that this is the first episode of the pilot, we'll definitely have some questions. The thing I love about Infinity Train is that it's incredibly cryptic and it really makes you think. Questions like, how did Tulip get on the train? Why is there a number on her hand? Where is the train heading to? And many questions that you'll be asking as you watch the pilot. With these questions in mind, I'm genuinely hoping Infinity Train becomes something like a mini-series. Why a mini-series, you may ask? Infinity Train seems like a concept used to tell one big long narrative. With a normal television show, I'm sure they would have pretty much run out of ideas and just patched things out. And also seeing the two on the train with a story like this for 2 seasons or more just wouldn't feel natural at all. However, with a miniseries, they'll be able to answer all these questions and have themselves a limit to purely end the series on a good note without overkilling themselves. So now for my final thoughts. Is Infinity Train really worth checking out and giving attention to? To that, I reply with a wholehearted yes. With many people watching and supporting it, I'm sure CN could make it something even bigger, and it could be a real hit and a real memorable show. It's already grabbing some huge attention on places like Reddit and Tumblr. It already has a petition to make it a show on change.org with over 16,000 supporters. So I'm sure there are many people agree with me on the fact that Infinity Train is a very pleasant idea and has huge potential to be a successful series. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Go follow me on Twitter at BrucesnoopYT, support my Patreon, and come on down to the Discord server for some chats with me, my friends, and other fans. That's all I gotta say. Brucesnoop, out!